Yeah, it's that today, man. The game is raggedy out here today. Um, Today, man. You have to uh really take your time and get to know people today. Um, there's no other way around it, really. It's really you got to really take your time to get to know people today. You can't really give people the benefit of the doubt like we used to when I was growing up. Nah, them days is kind of over. You know, especially if you live in a big city. This game, fast, don't sugarcoat it. American might be finished. America might be finished. Well, it's kind of been like that 10 years ago. Um, yeah, it's probably kind of been like that 10 years ago. But check this out. There is no alternative. There is no alternative to this. That's the thing. We can sit here all day and talk about how America's trash, but I've been to other places, bro. It's trash over there too. So there's no alternative. You know what I'm saying? Now you might have find a better cushion somewhere else, a better position somewhere else. It's trash in these other countries too. So it's like it is what it is. Shit. You just you gotta get good you gotta upgrade your social skills and get good at deciphering who's who out here. But it's not. I've been to a lot of places. People have asked me at what other country I would move to. I'm not. I wasn't impressed with a lot of these other countries when I visited. I was not impressed, bro. I don't know. Now there's some places I would visit, but to live there full time, no. Thailand is nice, but would I live there full time? No. I mean, maybe 6 months out of the year. Full time? There's some things about Thailand I dislike. You know, I like the people. Yeah. Now the food. The food is going to be the problem for me. Most of these places. You know, we on thin ice, getting out on my passport. Nah, gee, it's much better in some spots. Some spots like where? And when you say much better, you talking much better for you, not better for me. See, we gotta always put things in the context. Singapore is nice. Switzerland, I don't. It's okay. Germany, oh hell no. Nigga, it's dangerous as fuck being in Germany. If you stay in the city limits, you good. Outside the city limits, nigga, it's dangerous as fuck over there. Got Nazis and skinhead groups, all kind of shit going on over in Germany. Japan is okay. I've lived in Japan for the longest than any place else. I got friends and family that live in Germany, so they tell me all the time, stay in the city limits. Outside the city limits, you gonna have some run-ins. Been to all them much higher quality of life. The quality of life, yeah, I give you that. But the food is the problem for me. The food, bro. I don't like the food. In most of these places. That's a big deal for me. And a lot of the people in these other places, they're kind of bored to me. It's kind of, they cool, but it's kind of bored to me. Yeah, that's just me. You know, it's kind of bored. A lot of these women, it's kind of bored, man. They cool in the beginning, but over time, it's kind of yeah. And what I'm gonna do over there? What I'm gonna do there? I'm gonna what? Do what? I'm gonna make money there. I ain't the type of person that likes sitting around, not doing anything, or going to the beach every day. No, I like to be productive. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really the type like sitting around playing video games all day, or looking at TV. No, I gotta be productive. So what I'm gonna do to make the best use of my time in these places? This type of, I think about stuff like this before I even visit there. I think about stuff like that. And is it a foreign friendly place? Because there's some places they don't like foreigners to be there. It's not set up for foreigners to be there. There's a lot of places like that. The scans being running everywhere from right to left. They're scheming and scamming and all that type of shit. So, man, I don't want to be around that shit. Not at this point in my life. If I'm around the scheming and the scamming, I'll just bring my ass back to America. I ain't going through all that shit. It was just dudes typing on foreign women. It was some dudes hyping on foreign women. That's all that was really going on to me. Maybe so, but I'm telling you, I've been out there. And let's talk about them dudes. A lot of these guys that I see that's out and about traveling to these countries, they just partying, bro. They're just partying, having a good time. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But there's a difference between partying and having a good time and living there. If you living there, you ain't gonna be partying and having a good time and drinking and getting high. No. You go broke doing that shit. Or something's gonna happen to your ass. You know, you get sick. You know, you can't keep living that party life forever. At some point, you're gonna have to slow down. If you're smart, you know. So these guys just go there to party, and get high and all that shit. I'm not into getting high. I don't drink no more. You know, they sniff the little, you know, whatever they sniff. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I know the game. I seen these guys out there. Smoke their little joint, sniff their little powder. I'm not into none of that shit. And lay up with, most of these girls is hoes that they laying up with, paying a little trick tab. You know, if you live there, you're not gonna be doing that all the time. And most of these guys, they have no plans to invest in anything. They're not even thinking like that. Most of the guys that I know and see, they just go there, have a good time, and when it's time to leave, they leave. That's it. You know? And a lot of these places are not foreigner-friendly places to go. You know, you go there, they, you know, try to rip you off for your money as much as they can get out of your ass. And when it's time to leave, it's time to leave. That's it, really. That's most people right there.